It was a bitterly cold February evening in 2004. Snow blanketed the quiet roads of Haverhill, New Hampshire. The air was sharp, silent, and still. The kind of night that makes every footstep echo. Maura Murray, a 21-year-old nursing student, was driving alone along Route 112. She had packed her belongings with care, withdrawn cash from her bank, and printed directions to a series of small towns across Vermont and New Hampshire. She told no one where she was going. Moments later, her car slid off the icy road into a snowbank. A bus driver passing by stopped and saw her standing beside the vehicle. She appeared shaken but composed, polite yet hurried, as if she expected the world to be watching. 7 minutes later, police arrived. Maura Murray was gone. No footprints in the snow, no blood, no sign of struggle, no evidence of anyone taking her. Her disappearance would become one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in recent American history. Maura was born in Hanson, Massachusetts, the youngest of 4 siblings. She was intelligent, athletic, and adventurous, with a love for skiing, running, and exploring the outdoors. Friends described her as kind and thoughtful, yet sometimes reserved. She excelled academically, focusing on nursing, a career that reflected her desire to help others. She balanced a busy college schedule with a part-time job and maintained a close circle of friends. Yet, in the weeks leading up to her disappearance, those who knew her noticed subtle changes. She was quieter, more withdrawn, and occasionally distant. Family members sensed tension but could not explain it. Maura's outwardly normal life seemed to mask an undercurrent of stress, anxiety, or perhaps something far more deliberate. In the week before she vanished, Maura withdrew nearly $280 from her bank account, packed clothes, textbooks, and personal items, printed detailed maps and directions for travel through Vermont and New Hampshire, sent emails to professors claiming a family emergency. There was no family emergency. She told no friends. She told no relatives. Some theorize she planned a deliberate disappearance. Others suggest it was impulsive, a sudden decision in a moment of stress or anxiety. Regardless, these actions set the stage for what would unfold on the snowy roads of New Hampshire. On the night of February 9th, Maura drove along the isolated Route 112. Her 1996 Saturn slid off the icy pavement and collided with a snowbank, damaging the front wheel. A bus driver stopped and approached her. Maura appeared calm but nervous. She told him she had already called roadside assistance, which she had not. The driver left to call police. 7 minutes later, officers arrived. The car was locked. Her belongings remained inside. Maura Murray had vanished. Temperatures were below freezing. Survival in the surrounding forest without proper clothing would have been extremely unlikely. Investigators collected multiple witness accounts. The bus driver said she appeared anxious but composed, almost methodical. Residents in the area reported seeing a figure moving toward the woods. Others saw suspicious vehicles near the crash site that evening. No one could confirm seeing her leave. Her sudden disappearance in a populated area and during freezing conditions defied logic. Search teams combed the area with dogs, helicopters, and volunteers. Yet nothing was found. No clothing, no phone, no body. Dogs lost her scent almost immediately. The snow-covered forests seemed to swallow her whole. Despite extensive efforts, Maura Murray had vanished without a trace. Theory 1. Panic in the woods. Some believe Maura ran into the forest in a state of panic. It aligns with her behavior at the crash scene, but no footprints or remains were ever found. Theory 2. Abduction. Perhaps she accepted a ride from a stranger. This explains missing footprints, but no witnesses ever confirmed seeing her leave. Theory 3. Voluntary disappearance. Some suggest she wanted to start a new life. Evidence: packed belongings, cash withdrawal, and false emails. Counterpoint: why leave personal items behind? Why never contact family? Theory 4. Foul play. Maura could have encountered a predator. Suspicious cars were reported. No arrests were made. The case remains open. Theory 5. Accidental death. Perhaps she suffered an accident in the woods. Extensive searches should have revealed some evidence, yet nothing emerged. The case drew national media attention. Documentaries, news segments, and online forums explored every detail. Internet sleuths mapped routes, timelines, and sightings. Maura Murray's disappearance became a modern mystery, debated endlessly across communities. Police followed leads: suspicious vehicles near the crash site, interviews with family, friends, and locals, tips and potential sightings across New Hampshire. Despite decades of investigation, no evidence has definitively solved the case. The case technically remains open but is considered cold. What could make a young woman vanish in plain sight? Panic? Impulsive decision-making? Predation? Or deliberate planning? Each theory leaves unanswered questions, and every new detail seems only to deepen the mystery. Maura's story haunts those who study it. Somewhere in New Hampshire, Maura Murray vanished in 7 minutes. Was it panic, accident, foul play, or a deliberate escape? Over 20 years later, we still don't know. Her story refuses to be forgotten. What do you think happened to Maura Murray? Comment your theories below, share with friends who love unsolved mysteries, and subscribe. Because some stories refuse to stay buried.